to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Boma, and I'm back today with another video. So on today's video, it's just going to be a chilled video. It's just going to be a video of you and I gisting. You know, drop your comments, drop your opinion, and let me know what you think about this video. I really want to know what you think. If you feel like maybe you have a point to contribute, please just leave it in the comment section. Let's all learn, let's all, you know, brush up, let's all do the needful, and, you know, protect this little community of ours that is growing in the diaspora. So I realized that for me, living in the UK, I realized that a lot of the newbies, those who had migrated from towards the end of 2022 to the beginning of 2023, there's been a lot of loquacious people that have actually migrated with this set. I'm not saying all of them per se. I'm just saying there's been a lot of them who have migrated and don't really know how to keep short. You'll be in the workplace, you'll be in the office, and you hear certain stories about people's private life, people's personal issues, people's, you know, certain private things that, you know, shouldn't have come out to the office space or to the workspace. And you'll be wondering, how did this person feel so comfortable, you know, discussing this type of thing to someone they barely even know, discussing this type of thing to someone they don't know, as in from Adams, you understand? So I felt like I should use my platform to come and, you know, re-educate a lot of us. Like I say re-educate because sometimes, you know, learning, there's no age to stop learning. We have to learn and unlearn certain things. So you go to work and you hear stories and you're wondering, did this person actually discuss this type of story with this colleague? Because you listening to that story, you know definitely that story is supposed to be something private, and you're wondering how this colleague of yours actually has a hold of this person's private life. Now let me take, for example, I'm going to tell you a story. There was a lady that was working in the healthcare sector.
Guys, this video was proudly sponsored by LETSINSTYLE.
So guys, before we continue this video, just give me a moment to introduce to you LETSINSTYLE. It's a jewelry brand that sells super affordable jewelries and also different varieties of jewelry. So this is one of the jewelries from LETSINSTYLE. This bangle is so nice. This bracelet is so cute. It's so nice, guys. I just came on here to show you guys how sweet and beautiful the jewelries look. You know, guys, take a look at the earring. Take a look at the earring, and also this hairband. Guys, I went to church. Guess what? Everybody was asking me where I got this hairband from. I'm like, you guys should hold on. Don't be in a hurry. I'm going to spill the tea on my channel. Just follow me on YouTube and I'll tell you guys where I got this hairband. So this hairband is from LETSINSTYLE, and all of their products are super amazing. So all you have to do is to go to their website. I'm going to drop the link in my description. I'm also going to drop the link to their Facebook, Instagram, and all their social media handles in the description box. So if you also want to shop and you also want to get a whooping 10% discount on all of the products you will be buying, you're going to use this code I will drop on my screen right now, so you get a 10% discount. Guys, don't even sleep on this, because you know it's Christmas period and I wouldn't want you spending so much for something you can get from LETSINSTYLE at an affordable rate and with good quality. So I'm giving you this thing now and I want you to make use of it immediately. Rush before it's sold out. So guys, rush down to LETSINSTYLE's website. Their website is super easy to use. Once you open the website, it's super easy, it's swift delivery, the services and everything is very amazing. So guys, go to LETSINSTYLE now and get that jewelry you have been longing to get. And you don't need to break the bank to look bang. Yeah, you don't need to break the bank to look bang. Like, just take a look at this. Isn't this amazing? I love it so much. I love the way I'm looking, because I'm looking like a box of money. I'll just call her Lady A. So Lady A had booked her shift for the week, and she and her husband, they have a child. They were supposed to be like, you know, you go for morning shift, I go for night shift and all that. So she her husband, she was at home and her husband got back from work. When the husband got back from work, you know, most times in the UK here, people don't understand that if you're not an intentional couple, sometimes it affects a lot of marriages, mentally stressful. Sometimes for people that are not used to the system, it takes them a whole lot to actually adjust. So her husband in question came back from work, from his night shift in the morning. He was supposed to pick up the child or start looking after the child while she goes to work. So she was actually running late for work, but the husband wanted to, spend a little time with his wife, do what couples do and all that. But she was like, no, I'm running late. Just like, I've not really had the time for both of us to be at home together. Come, let's, run our things and before you know it, you're off to work. And, just normal couple, private life and all that. So this actually made this lady A get to work late. She was supposed to be doing a job with somebody. You're supposed to be doing a job with somebody and you're coming like 1 hour 30 minutes late, so leaving the home handicapped because one person now was forced to handle something 2 people were supposed to do. So on getting to the office, her boss asked her, what happened? Why are you late? Why are you coming by this time? You were already booked for this shift since last week. Why the sudden lateness? So somehow she kind of lied to the boss and just told the boss it was her son and he wasn't feeling fine, he was catching a cold, basically. And the lady was a woman, so the lady just allowed her. I don't know if they're going to pay her for that particular 1 hour she missed, but that's not the bone of contention here. So they allowed her continue with her shift. So as they allowed her continue with her shift, during break she started gisting with her colleagues. And as she was gisting with her colleagues, she started reminiscing on what happened in the morning, all smiles and all, and started telling her colleagues, see the reason I came late. So my husband came back and it was like, we are always doing shift back to back. We've not had time to, copulate. We've not had time to do certain things, and please just give me 1 hour of your time. Let's have fun as a couple and then you can go to work. So she told her colleague this thing. And now this colleague in question is wondering like, okay, the reason you left me to get into trouble, because, sometimes lifting up old people actually needs assistance. And if you do it alone and if something goes wrong, it's actually all up on you. Like nobody cares. They'll ask you, why did you not wait for your other person to come so that you can both do it together? So she told this to a colleague, and during break the colleague now told it to the person she was supposed to be helping, and the person they partnered her with to help with the service user for that morning, for that shift. And that was how the news in the office there that same day also got to her superior. You can imagine how that singular information traveled all the way from her own mouth to a colleague she felt she was close to, and she could just tell anything, like it's just girls gisting. So what is it? She just gave it as a simple gist. So she was just giving it as a simple gist, and the information traveled from that particular person to the ears of the person she was supposed to be doing that morning shift with. The person she was supposed to be doing that morning shift with, out of annoyance, went to tell the supervisor, this is the reason this person came late. Now imagine your husband at home relaxing and he doesn't even know his private life is all up in the office. He doesn't even know that the wife that he was just having a great moment with, even if we know, yes, you are supposed to take work seriously, you don't delay when it comes to time here in the UK. Every time you have to be very time conscious. Once they give you 7 o'clock, your 7 o'clock should be 7 o'clock, especially for work. Every time counts here. Every minute, every second counts here. So imagine your husband at home lying down, just relaxing with the child at home, not knowing that his business that morning is all up in the mouths of everybody in the office. So when her supervisor got to hear this, she was queried. They called her and she was queried. So you can imagine just a simple discussion, how it traveled from mouth to mouth, how you travel from one person to the other. Then for those of you who got jobs here in the UK, we all know a lot of people now are coming in with the sponsorship, the COS visa, the skilled worker visa, and all that. And I know for a certain that a lot of people pass through the back doors. Yes, so many people pass through the back doors, and you know that you are one of those people who pass through the back doors. Now you get to work and people are talking about experiences and all that. People are gisting. I don't see any reason why you should bring that up in a conversation in your workplace and say, oh, this is what I did to get this job, or this is what I did to get this is what I did. A lot of new immigrants are getting into trouble because they couldn't bridle their tongue, because they couldn't keep shut, because they couldn't just stop discussing, know when to call it a quit whenever you're having a conversation with people at your workplace. And even at school, right now, people come to school and all they do is talk and discuss their personal issues, their personal lifestyles. Many people come to school. We know for sure not everybody is smart. If 100 people are coming to school, like out of the 100, like 30 might not be so smart enough to follow up with their school work. And some of them, actually, the school fees is dealing with them. So they have to go and look for shifts to cover up so they can pay their school fees. Thereby, it causes a little distraction for them in school. Then you see them trying to sort it out somehow, and you come to class and everybody is trying to catch up, and they're asking you, girl, what's up, how you doing it? You don't seem so bothered with your assignment, like everything. You now start spilling, oh, this what I did, or this that, or this, you just start talking. Like, seriously, some things are supposed to be really, really personal. I'm not encouraging anybody to do evil. Don't get it twisted. I'm not encouraging anybody to pass through the back doors, but there are certain personal issues of your life that shouldn't even come out in certain places, like in your workplace, in your church, in your school. In short, generally, as a person, when you step out the door in your house, especially here in diaspora, especially here in the abroad, once you step out of your door, I think you should zip it immediately. Nobody here cares. Nobody here is your friend. Very few people would meet you and become more than friends. In short, a lot of people I've met here, so many of them have become more than family to me. But it's not in all cases. At least you should be able to understand the personality of the person before you now begin to pour out your personal and private life out. Like, why did that lady need to tell them she and her husband were making out? That's why she came late to work. Like, what was the reason for that kind of gist during break? And you lied to your supervisor that your son was sick or he had a cold and that was what delayed you. So why did you need to go and tell somebody else during break that this was what happened? I had fun, I had this and I had that, and this news started spreading in the office. Just imagine your husband getting to hear that the reason you are suspended for a particular period of time is because you went to the office to go and discuss your kerewa, the thing you did in the house with your husband. So this is what I'm saying. And guys, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just here to pour out my own pour out my heart on a lot of things I see happening here in diaspora that are really not supposed to be, or things that can be easily controlled. So if you're in this category of people that don't know how to talk, my dear, I don't think working is for you. I don't think schooling is for you. Sure, social gathering is not for you, because you get into a lot of trouble and it's not going to be a good sight at all. So guys, that will be all I have for you guys today, and I'm back to my normal uploads twice a week. And guys, if you are stopping on my channel for the first time, the name is Boma. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bells, and please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. I would like to see your comments in the comment section. Let us talk, let us gist. Like, what are other stories you've heard about people talking too much and how it has gotten them into trouble, so that people can learn. If people see a lot of these stories when they go out, I would prefer everybody bridles their tongue, especially in our workplace. Yes, especially in the workplace. It's very necessary to bridle your tongue and keep certain private things private. So guys, thank you all for watching. This will be the end of my video. I'll see you all in my next one. Thank you all for watching. Bye.